This is everything you need to know about Apex Trader funding. The main reason that you would want to use them is because eventually you can get 20 funded accounts, you can copy trade them all together, and then eventually when you get multiple payouts, there's uncapped payouts. So realistically, you can scale to infinity and beyond. Let's talk about every single rule really quickly and break them down. So the big three rules for Apex are: one, you need a buffer to request a payout. Your buffer is whatever the trailing drawdown is. Once you make that plus 100, so for a 50K account, 2,600, then you're eligible to make a payout for that first criteria. The second criteria is 8 trading days. Out of those 8 trading days, 5 of them need to be $50 winning days. So if you can trade 8 days, win 5, then just enter and exit a trade for like a minute, then you make the 8 trading day rule. The third and biggest final rule is 30% consistency. Your biggest trading day cannot be 30% of your total profits. So if you make $3,000 on the account, your best day cannot be more than $1,000. Simple consistency rule. Now let's talk about everything else. Now most of these you can just simply read them. The minimum balance threshold is how much you have to leave in your account after payout. Then you also have the minimum and maximum payout, minimum 500, maximum 2,000. This is simulating a 50K account. And then you have some pretty obvious stuff like the 30% negative P&L rule, the contract scaling, which basically says you can only trade with 5 contracts until you get a buffer. Then you can use the max, which is 10. Don't go more than the max. And then you have that generic account behavior stuff. Pretty much just don't gamble, show consistency in your trades. They're not going to flag you if you made a mistake here and there, or you went a little bit on edge, but overall you got to show consistency in your accounts. And that's pretty much everything you need to know about Apex. The reason you want to use Apex is because eventually you can get 20 accounts, and eventually I think everyone wants to transition into that scaling opportunity. Me personally, I use Alpha Futures and Apex. I'm currently working on scaling with them. Currently have 500 accounts that I'm copy trading. If I can get a payout on those, I'll get another group of 5, and eventually I'll go till 20. That's my personal plan, but I'll see you guys next time. Peace.